Not yet.
Yes, yet. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to this exciting edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Winter Tournament. We are here. We are in the bracket stages, and it's time to get down and dirty. What is this window that has appeared around my screen? Well, I'll deal with it. My name is Malchior. Joining me here is Spear and Magic Helmet.
Hey everybody. Hey Malchior. Hope you're having a great day.
Hey, yeah, we're doing good. So, oh, jeez. I'm seeing a billion things that I didn't do. So, hang on a sec. Bingo. Yes, we are live. We exist. This is round 1 of the bracket stages in the Hyrule Division, with number 25, Neononane, facing off against number 40, Potato Pony.
So how do these brackets work? Is this single elimination? How many eliminations do they get before it's over? I know this is match 1 of 1, so this is the only time they're facing off at the tournament, correct?
Yes, great question. Why is this visible on my tracker? I'm getting so upset. So,
An even better question.
Yep. We'll do it live. Game bothering me to. All right, hold on now. To cut this out. To do this. Ship this down. And grr. Oh boy. This is what happens when you do it live. You ain't restricted forever. There we go. Bam. We got stuff. Alright, so to answer your question, we are currently in the bracket stages of the Hyrule Division. This is a 64-player bracket. We are best of 1 until we get into the top 16. So, 1 and done. Make it count, baby.
Oh, wow. So high stakes for this.
High stakes indeed.
We've got 2 great players racing today, too.
Yeah, for sure. So, Neo and Potato Pony, I had some stats on this. I think they have met... Get them stats. Neo and Potato Pony have met a total of 14 times. Of those 14 times, Potato Pony has 10 wins and Neo has 4 wins. So Pony's got a bit of a climb, or Neo's got a bit of a climb, but this doesn't mean it's not possible. Because we are
we're starting out in the Dead Woods. Immediately see some gorillas in there, so they won't be in the dungeons.
Yep, the snipers will not be bothering us.
Now, for people new to this race and just watching the tournament for the first time today, you'll notice that everybody is saying the same thing, are you the green Mario? That is because there's a flag set that makes the book a little bit more relevant than it is in the original Zelda game. Once they find the book, then people will start talking in their normal speech. This is useful for... this is useful for hints found in dungeons and also the hints that you can buy, which are relevant in this game to the randomizer, and we'll give randomized hints based on the seed.
Right, you are, Spear. And another important flag is you'll notice on our little tagline we have 5 to 8 Triforces to enter into level 9. Well, that's because we don't know how many tries it's going to take to enter into 9 right now.
But that number in the top right that says 5 to 8 right now will change to the number of required Triforces as soon as we know. We'll find out when they go into level 9 and the old man tells them, or we'll have at least an idea if the old man disappears that they at least have...
It's the sword in the grave for both of our rudders.
Excellent, they find it almost at the exact same time. Medium secret today is 26, so that's a little bit generous. Both runners checking out Vanilla 6 to see what they've got there. We see Lionel's on the overworld, so those won't be in the dungeons either. So we're looking at Wizrobes in the dungeon and Dark Nuts, I believe. Small secret of 2. Very small. Second smallest it can be, but Not that big of a deal because it's just a small secret. I imagine they're starting to head over to check out these Armos items when they can. Potato Pony has bombs, so he can do a little bit more exploration along the way than Neo can.
Yep, and we're both on the same path still right now, just trying to find some dungeons. Like, anytime you can get a white sword this quickly is pretty nice. Alright,
Or the wand. Neo finds 7. Which is handy to know. A lot of open doors here, so he gets to do some exploration and maybe find something on the floor, like a key or maybe even an item. He does have the sword, so he might delve a little bit farther than that, but it is 7, and that's probably the worst dungeon to look at. And if I'm not incorrect, that looks like a fairly large 7. You would know better than I would, Melchior.
Let's take a peek. About in the middle. About in middle ground so far.
And 7 will always be smaller than 8, is that correct?
Generally will be smaller than 8. It's not a direct guarantee, but generally will be smaller than 8.
Okay. I know 6 can sometimes be larger than 7, but I didn't know if 7 was always smaller than 8. Potato Pony also gets his map in level 7, so they're still pretty neck and neck right now. You can tell they're experienced runners because they are neck and neck and doing the same routing.
For reals. So yeah, I will say it is an interesting choice to be in a 7 this early. I think they're just looking to see if they can get some quick resources like bombs or keys. Noticing Pole's voice, I would not commit hard to clearing this dungeon out yet. Noticing Blue Lemos, I would not commit hard to... Oh, I'm gonna die. Clearing this dungeon out yet.
Danger Noodle is probably one of the hardest bosses, especially if you have a wood sword and 3 hearts.
Yes.
And a shutter door room, of course.
Mm-hmm. So both of them committing hard to what they can find early.
I'm surprised they're even trying this. Do they have much of a chance to win? I mean, I would just go straight to up A once I had that situation.
Yeah, they realize it, and they're both out around the same time.
Zulls are 1 hit point, so they'll be droppers, which is nice.
We got to wrap over to Death Armos. We'll have a free item under one of our Armos screens, and there it is, the power bracelet, kind of French vanilla. Normally the power bracelet is the regular Armos item that you can find on the overworld, but we just moved the location where we could find it.
Now the power bracelet's a nice item to find early on because they won't have to backtrack later in the game to check all the power bracelet spots. They can just do it as part of their normal routing.
Correct. So there are 4 power bracelet spots in the first quest that will open. We are playing on a mixed quest overworld. So the 3 power bracelet spots that are added into the second quest are also put into the pool. Total of 7 locations now that they can check with that power bracelet.
Neo getting his first bombs, he'll be able to do a little bit of exploration with those.
Here we go.
And
3, much better than 7. Oh, go Neo!
I missed it, but did he do a pirouette to get the bomb hole open?
He did, into an immediate ladder block.
Uh-oh. So 3 may or may not be required, which means the ladder may or may not be required. Ladder's usually required, though, so it's not that big of a news.
Yep, you just hate seeing it in your early dungeons. You wish you could get progression and get some early items.
Mm-hmm. Neither player likely to have enough money to buy a candle if they find one. Potato Pony finding his first take any, so he has 4 hearts now, which puts him in the range to possibly get the white sword item if he finds it, which is randomized from 4 to 6 heart pieces.
That is correct. Alright, so no candle in hand yet. Pony's gonna go through South Coast. Neo is like, well, if I ain't got a candle, let me get this power bracelet spot and I'll just keep bombing Death Mountain. And he finds 5 heading over to the Grave power bracelet location.
The rich keep getting richer as Potato Pony is up to 5 heart containers now.
And 7 bombs. Good global find. They'll let him continue the exploration. Also, the enemy set in this 5 is looking very friendly so far.
Uh-huh. A player like Neo should be able to do some pretty deep exploration as long as he's not key blocked. Nobody's found a key yet. Oh, Wallmasters rolled way down. I think they're 1 hit point. Or I don't think they can be 0, but it looks like they're at least 1 hit point.
Yeah, to answer a question in chat, has someone made a fantasy bracket for the tournament yet? Absolutely! All the predictions are currently closed, but you can go look at the predictions right here on the challenge page for the 2025 Z1R Randomizer Tournament.
Fantasy Z1 Randomizer. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Oh yeah, dude. We do it all here.
Oh, and the blue boomerang is the raft item.
Oh no!
So that's probably going to not be gotten.
Yeah, just not necessary for completion, just a little bonus. Oh, Neo's setting up a Kanana key so he can save that key and pick it up when he gets through this door for free. Right?
He's got a good chance of pulling this off. It's
oh no, the beep! Up A! Oh, if you up
Nope.
A, you can try it again. But hey, he wants to check his item. So Neo's
kind of forced into picking up that Triforce.
Yep. First try. Let's see if he goes back. I like digging a 5. Okay, so Neo wants to see more of level 5.
Potato Pony in the under the Armos finds one of the secret shops.
Yep, could be a number of those. Oh, Neo finds an extra bomb hole. Oh, it's got a staircase, survey says. Spear, have you ever heard of the rule of 5? The first stair you find in 5, always a transport. It's not a guarantee, but it's a lovely meme.
So does that mean we have a segmented 5, or is there always a staircase in 5? I forget.
There is always a staircase in regular 5. The staircases start in 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8 will always have minimum 1 transport staircase. And if they have created a segment, then that will add staircases based on the number of segments. Oh, what an ugly position for Neo. He does get 1 more room. But this is not likely going to be the stair room, unless it's the corridor stair on the far end. When you can't bomb to the side of your lobby, there is usually a reason. This could be good news for Neo. Just get in the staircase, my dude.
Potato Pony did pick. Oh, it's the book. That's not too bad to find early on.
Yeah, that's a great find early on. Now Neo will be able to interpret all the hints that those old men are trying to give him.
Potato Pony has his candle and he's burning down the woods. I don't know if you missed it or not, but the candle's 64 rupees this seed, so Neo will have plenty of money to pick up his when he finds it.
Yep, 64 is a good price. It's only +4 from its vanilla price of 60.
Yep. Large secret is 136, so we're going to have a little extra money this seed. The blue ring is 253, so it's almost vanilla price.
Yep.
We may see that coming into play if lots of large secrets are found early.
I mean, have we seen any Dark Nuts on the overworld yet?
No, Dark Nuts are going to be in the dungeon, I think.
Okay, that means Dark Nuts and Wizrobes are in the dungeons.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
So yes, the likelihood of that blue ring is increasing.
Yep. Potato Pony opting for a fairy fountain. Not too bad of an idea. Doesn't cost that much time, but then he face plants right into a lemur a couple times.
That hurts. But oh, that hurts.
Sniped.
I mean, that's why you get a fairy. That way you don't take a death when you get sniped like this.
Looks like Neo's trying to farm some bombs.
Yep. That heart puts him... Okay, 8, 9 potential. No. Okay.
That's
Heart Heart put him on either 5 on the global or 8 or 9 on the global. So he had at least 2 bomb chances there and he didn't get them.
He's still killing Octorok. Blue Octorok's probably still trying to hope for that bomb.
Nope, 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 and nope. If you got 4 bombs and you're here in the Lost Woods over to check, like, not Lost Woods, Lost Hills over to check Casino Corner, this is, oh! I'm gonna shut up. Let's find out how many Triforces we need. 6
units. So that 3 could be skipped, maybe.
It's possible, yeah. But 3 is usually. Oh, being ladder block, you may not. I get your logic now. Yeah, it's possible.
You know, having no luck with bombs. I don't think he's counting globals.
Or the globals aren't counting it for him. Does he want to go into a 6?
I'm thinking he's trying to get 8 bombs so he can maybe dip into Death Mountain early.
Yeah, still no candle. Yeah, it could be. 4 for Potato Pony found on the coast. There's a candle for Neo. Loves that.
In and out for the level 4. I would think you would maybe want to dip that.
I didn't see the position. I saw 1 key door. Oh, I'll buy that key! Alright, when I see how we enter this for, this will tell me what we can pirouette. Alright, 8, you can pirouette that key door at the top. I think Pony was just looking to see if there was a better dungeon than 4 here in the corner. Now he's going back. So you can pirouette that key door in and out. Neo came in from the top, so it's already pirouetted. And Neo's going to do the same. You're going to check over, see that there's not, like an old man offering a white sword here in the corner that you wish you had when you were digging 4. Just, uh-oh!
Oh, that's a rough room.
Yo, good dodging, Potato Pony. Alright, so if Neo can also do that dodge, he'll get a hint from that old man.
Mm-hmm. Not the worst boss in the world.
Great drop, but need keys. Those keys you just saw outside. Oh, we got an opening. Take the fireball boost. Take the fireball boost. Okay, so what's the old man gonna tell us? Oh, same set.
Oh, Dark Notes and Wizroads in the same monster set. That's gonna be rough.
Same set is so bad. Take that Triforce and leave. Oh, there's a room down. He wants to see down. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Neo is also gonna get the drop and find the room. Pony's like this.
Using the shutter. This is gonna be rough combat.
This sucks balls. Yeah. Get the Tringle and get out.
Let's see if Neo just grabs the Triforce or not.
He also wants to see the room to the south. Like, I would just grab the Triforce first. You could use your increased health to be certain you survive. You could dodge all these rooms with your increased health, and then you could check the room to the south.
Yeah. Looks like he had a change of heart and picked it up himself.
Yep, he still
room
wants to see that one room. Look for alternative ways through, etc. Uh-oh, 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 you might need that increased health.
That is not cooperative with Wizroads right there.
Oh, when we're on Z1 Rando, we don't have to censor. So Potato Pony up to
getting
6
a 6 heart container, so he can get the white sword item.
Good movement, Neo.
Sure.
Blasted. Alright, that's probably the kick.
Bombing that wall, maybe?
Yeah, but I wouldn't. You're so near your start screen and the far bottom.
Yeah.
That's enough for Neo. He's out.
87 arrows, 33 bombs.
Yeah, arrow purchase early. Personally, you ain't got a bow yet. You don't know where your bow is. I would want to buy a key first. But to each their own. Here we go.
Pony's finding his level 9.
Yeah, his first find of 9. Neo's gonna do a peek at 8, see what the enemy set is, and see if there's something easy to obtain. This could be a stair room on Neon's side. Neo. I call him Neo. I think he likes to be called Neon.
The way he's fighting is more like Neo.
Hey, there you go. He is the one, the one, the one.
Neo is starting to believe.
He'll need to believe to beat Pony. Oh, here we go. We got a stair. What do we got? Transport. Take it. Take it. You took the effort to kill the Pole's voice. Take it and learn where it goes so you ain't got to kill him again. Aquamentus awaits in the forest is good news for Neon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's some free bombs.
I take these bombs and I just run. He's gonna
I
do
think
some.
he wants to go all the way up to 8. Yeah.
I just spend no more time in this level 8. The old man has told me where level 1 is in the forest. I up an A, I say thank you very much, and I leave.
If he wants to go into 1, he might be thinking he wants to pick up a few keys, since 1 is such a black hole for keys.
That's possible. Yeah, that's actually a good thought. We have a stair here in 6.
And another Dodongo under a potential staircase. He uses 2 bombs instead of getting his bombs back. Oh, that's not a potential staircase, right, because it's got a shutter door. I don't know why he killed the Dodongo then.
Oh!
Manhandling him. Potato Pony cornered. He was going to die anyway, so he up and A's out of there. Neo fighting even more bunnies. And an early Patra.
Yeah, and I don't like spending time using Wood Sword for Pole's voice. He told you where level 1 is. Follow the old man's advice.
When they say in the forest, is that the Lost Forest or the Dead Woods?
Neither of those. Lost Wood. So the forest is literally the spot south of where they are right now in the Lost Hills. The spot that has all the Armos. All of that is considered the forest. Going over towards desert side, where you had those few bushes to burn underneath the desert, that is also considered the forest. So there's a lot of forest checks, which means a lot of potential. You can find that one under a bush and it not be like recorder blocked. Our tracker is saying they believe that is a recorder blocked one, but have we seen all the bushes already? Oh, there we go.
Sure.
Pick it up. A quick Triforce to be found in this level 8, and I hope this leads to a quick exit. Potato Pony checked all the bird bushes in the forest according to our tracker Opno Point. Which, if that be the case, would definitely indicate a hard recorder blocked level 1. Which is gross.
It is very gross.
Bombs for Neo and a fairy. Potato Pony gonna up an A. 240 rupees.
Neo finding level 6. Lots of levels being found early on.
This 6 is another one of the Wizzy Dark Nut combo, so we may not be here long.
Nope. At least these Wizrobes aren't few and easy to kill.
Alright. Pony gonna reset after spitting some bombs over in the corner for the southwest spot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it.
Is Pony thinking blue ring? His money is close.
But he's not buying keys.
If you're not buying keys, then yeah, blue ring is the next option.
He's 13 rupees away.
Also, if he hadn't have bought arrows, he could already have blue ring.
Have we seen a door repair yet? I don't believe we have.
If we haven't seen, I believe we have, because people were remarking that it's vanilla.
Oh, okay. So what is that, minus 20?
That is correct.
So The secrets are 2, 26, 136, and minus 20.
Oh, there's one.
Yep.
Yep, minus 20 it is.
Neo bravely taking on a Patcher with not much to work with in a Beamos room.
With lag. Oh, and now he got hit, so he loses beams. Now he's got to get aggressive.
Yeah, he's staying close to those Beamos so they can't be shooting at him while he's fighting.
Doing a decent job. Oh, that was so tight.
He's thinking about leaving now. He's dropping some bombs.
Oh, we got our white sword item. Neon's in trouble.
It's the raft.
It is the
I didn't
raft.
think Neo was going to be able to take that. That was a tough run.
Yeah, that tells me to leave.
There's like maybe 4 players in the whole Z1R community that I feel like could have done that.
And even if you could do it, it takes a buttload of time.
Yeah.
Pony taking a death to the Lionels on the overworld. I want to see him turn this raft into immediate checks. Set up Kananaki, set up Kananaki, set up Kananaki! Neon! He realized, don't leave the room. Up an A. Okay, this is people don't utilize this yet because no one's really thought of it. I've only started utilizing it in practice. If you mess up a Kananaki, up an A, because you never technically leave the room, all the enemies will respawn, and so you can just try it again. He might be going back there right now just to try it again. Because he knows it's just 3 keys. He left the dungeon so the enemies will respawn.
Building on what you're saying, we're 24 minutes into the race, and we've found like, what, 5 dungeons so far? And nobody's found a single key.
No keys. Yeah, this is a key-tight seed.
More like 7 dungeons found, Opno says.
Alright, so here we go. Now, this time he's thinking about it. Back up. Pull out your candle. Pull out your candle. Candle makes it easier. There we go.
Yep, he listened to you. And
there we go.
Alright,
we got a Kananaki into the map, so this is good.
Potato Pony not finding the amount of rupees he wanted. He found 2, and he's hoping probably to save up for the blue ring.
Okay, so it's not a big... He's doing another one.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Double into a staircase. Oh, okay. This could be a transport because we were segmented in the bottom 2x2 rooms at the beginning. But Neon is hoping this is something juicy like a red ring or a wand because this seed requires combat. Recorder would also be very nice with the knowledge of one being in the forest.
Neo doing pretty good work killing these dark myths. I would have probably popped in and out of the ring and gotten a better spawn. But he's making good work with it.
Yeah, these side stabs are great.
Gonna close in on this dark myth a little bit.
255 for Pony. Pony wants blue ring. There we go.
And he gets it.
Neon.
Nice.
Oh, take it. You have to take it. Learn where it goes. Learn what room you don't have to clear.
Now, this will be really
okay. It could be this room. This could be the item. This could be the stair. We just gave up. Bow!
There's the bow. Not too bad. So one of them has the arrows, the other has the bow. Neo does not have enough money for arrows. 2
keys to get to the bow and 6 minimum. 0 keys if you could pirouette like a boss like Neon.
6 is required.
6 is required.
The first key of the game.
I almost wouldn't pick that up. I would
just because
maybe 2 more rooms to look for more Kanata keys. Old man says you are here when he says Goma Crease by the Lost Hills, referring to you are here in level 6. That will not be a Triforce room. Nothing drops in the X room unless you're in level 1.
Oh, that's interesting to know.
See, it could be a staircase room. So if you're only looking for item, like an item on the floor, you don't have to clear that X room. But if you're looking for stairs, you do have to clear it.
When Potato Pony picked up the rupees to get the blue ring, he left 120 on the ground because it was a large secret.
Oh, yikes.
That might come back to hurt him.
Speaking of rupee counts, Neon is currently on a very nice count into his Triforce.
Wow.
Full clear of 6 done.
3 Triforce lead over Potato Pony, and the Triforces he has is 5, 6, and 8, which are all larger dungeons.
Yeah, this is pretty great opening for Neon so far.
Mm-hmm. And he has the bow, so he's got a pretty decisive lead on Potato right now. Still too early to count it, but I mean he's 2 away from getting into 9 if he wants.
Yeah, what we're definitely going to need to find, though, is a path to keys. Alright, so here, Pony's going to go for the pirouette. He gets it.
You mean
There's the
mechanically?
Tringle. But this will allow him to go +1 on keys if he chooses to leave this 5. He wants to see more. And when Neon's hint that old man is here in the forest, bomb up, Pony. This 5 can't just end here in the middle of nowhere. It has to go somewhere, so try and bomb up. All hits, watch Neon's side. He might buy some hits. Some of those are very expensive, though.
He could save scum, though.
Yeah, he could. He's far away from his start screen, so a save scum would cost a lot of overworld time. We'll see. He's valuing his money pretty heavily now.
Would you buy hints or arrows at this point? Probably hints, right?
I could buy a hint if it's 30 rupees or less. Neon is going to buy a key for 99, and I do not hate it. Because he has found no keys to obtain so far that he hasn't been required to spend.
Potato Pony in 5. He might get his book here, which would be handy. It's a nice to have. It's not required. He is pretty far behind, so
Gonna
probably
spend.
not the item he's
This is
hoping
a
for.
good key spend if he. I can't remember where he has to bomb. This is it. This is the stair he takes to get to the other side of the lobby, to where that he can go right and then find his book, just like Neon did.
Having trouble clipping through that block there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, after just buying Blue Ring and having exhausted, I don't know if it's 1 large or 2 larges, Pony will not have a lot of money to buy hints. He's going to rely on finding old man hints inside the dungeons.
I believe Pony's found 2 large.
Yeah. Pony has found all 3 large, according to our tracker, Ocno Point. So yeah, gonna rely on the old man hits inside the dungeons. Most of which just tell you this particular dungeon is in this particular location. All the juicy item hints you have to buy on the overworld.
Neo getting a large secret at a good time. I'm curious if he goes back to buy some hints.
Yeah, that staircase segmented that tail of 5, but it will allow Pony to pick up his book. That'll get you stuck.
There's
Neo,
nothing left for 5 there, so he's going to leave 5.
Okay, I'm glad Neo moved. That tile would have got him stuck for a moment. Alright. Neon's now burned the whole forest and knows that old man is under, or that level 1 that old man was telling him about is under a river's recorder spot.
Neo getting his raft by the power of Grayskull. And his letter.
I mean, yeah, I would say he has a lot of power to be able to lift a whole raft above his head.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. Link must be pretty buff.
Absolutely.
Does he even lift, bro?
He lifts rafts.
Bench press a raft. That's pretty good. And he carries it everywhere, so he must have some pretty good glutes.
There ain't no bench. He's standing up. This is like a clean and jerk.
He just straps it to his back or something, carries it all through Hyrule after that, just on the off chance.
Oh, good dodge, Neon. Ooh. Pony is trying to work up a force count for sure. He's only on 2 bombs. Can't finish Death Mountain currently. Wants to not get hit.
Oh. He's 1 bomb left, so he's gonna have to get this right.
Oh, that's a cheap hint. 14. Neon never saw this 3, and so will learn of the ladder block and feel very sad. Oh no, Pony. I hope he knows where his count is. Don't overkill one of these blue Lionels.
He does.
Gets a global!
That's lucky.
Just bomb the whole group double. Double bomb, get your force. Bomb, force.
Potato Pony's not listening to you.
I guess he knows where his count is. That was the force count. He's 1 off. But the global will help him finish West Death Mountain.
Another take, any. I'm surprised he grabbed the heart instead of a potion. He must be thinking about mags, maybe?
It's possible, yeah. I've seen Darknut in Wiz Robes. I would value a potion. I'm in agreement with you.
So with blue ring, you've got the endurance at that point, especially playing at their level. At some point, they're going to have to start killing Wizrobe rooms, though. So that's going to be really interesting when it comes to that.
It's going to be really ugly.
Lionel's rolled up, I believe.
Oh, another global for Potato Pony.
Getting pretty lucky.
Yep. And it's not all raw luck. He's keeping his count, so he knows when to kill his bomb droppers. That's why you see him taking a few extra seconds per screen, so that he can. It's like, my count's on 6, my count's on 1, my count's on 8. Let me try and get that global.
Neo gonna dip into the fairy fountain, get his life back. I don't disagree with that choice.
Oh, there's a nasty screen. Pony just tanking it with the blue ring.
Like you do.
And now with 4 bombs still at his disposal, we're going to see East Death Mountain. And we will learn whether we have to dig a dungeon for more progression or not.
Death Mountain is crawling with Lionels.
Yeah, I think we absolutely are going to find more progression in dungeons we've already located. I think Death Mountain's going to be a complete dud.
Neo using almost all of his remaining money to buy arrows.
Well, with bow in hand and knowing Pole's Voice are in the dungeons, this seems okay. But you gotta be very careful where you choose to spend that 1 key. Yeah, Pony's finding nothing in Death Mountain. That might be a full overworld complete. I think we got a couple more spots. Here around Vanilla 1 and the Forgotten spot.
I don't think anyone's checked those raft spots either.
Coast Raft, yeah. So we've seen Lake Raft, we haven't seen Coast Raft. Good point.
Okay.
Good fairy for Pony if he finds any dungeon nearby. Bogey Zero says nay.
So we're looking more and more like recorders required at this point.
Oh yeah. Recorder to block 4 dungeons. We've already seen 3 actually, so it would block like 1, 2, and 7.
There's Max. Sure, everybody's looking very enviously at the mags right now.
We're only missing 1 and 2. We've seen 7? Okay.
Neo gets arrow money.
Yeah, Pony is walking around a forgotten spot. Neon's gonna see it at the same time. We're about to have a little high five. As soon as Neon gets the scroll.
Get that screen scroll, yeah.
Imagine a dungeon's here. Aw, come on, Neon. No dungeon. 7 was at the Grave Arm. I thought 5 was at... Oh, Armos. Okay. 7 was at the Grave Armos. Alright, who's gonna be the first runner to Coast Raft? It looks like Neon might
really
be
struggling on these screen scrolls.
Yeah, Neon might be beelining it to Coast Raft right now.
Makes sense to do it. He's
Again,
also trying to farm some bombs.
Yeah. Oh, Pony never saw a waterfall and a lake. So let's see what we got over here.
We haven't seen the top of the waterfall either, according to Opno, our tracker.
Mm-hmm. About to see it right now.
P-hats are very manageable.
Nothing.
Defensive shield.
One key in hand. Neon's going back to 4. He's like, I'm missing too many items. Something doesn't make sense.
Oh man, but you hate to see it.
Yeah, you gotta remember the combat that's in here. This is not a dungeon you want to pick.
What's the enemy set in the non-Dark Knight Wizrobe dungeon? What's the hard enemy in that?
Immediate spin of the key. Oh, look, we got some actually good rooms that don't have Wizzies or Dark Nuts.
Mm-mm. Little bomb refill there too.
That's huge, because we might have to do some combat.
Or exploration.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to clear these Wizrobes out because he doesn't have a ladder to go through that free
Oh, that'd
door.
be a great bomb drop. You'd get them all.
Mm-hmm.
And the game would reward you with getting the global back.
Potato Pony heading to the Coast Raft site. We'll be able to see what that is.
A key! Oh, a hint for Neon? No! A trap. Coast Raft is a level 2!
Very nice. I would be exploring the crap out of that level if I was him.
Oh yeah, and he certainly will.
Bombs all over the place. Good time to start taking it out.
Uh-oh!
Oh, darkness everywhere.
Two's a nightmare.
Wizrobe too.
Not only that, this grid room is a drop room.
Oh dear. I don't see him going for that with 2 hearts, even with the blue robe.
Oh, he is! He's using clips.
Okay.
Oh, Neon's dead. Oh, great damage boost of actually. Oh, Neon, why'd you trap yourself though? So he ran into the Wizrobe to only take a single heart, and used the iframes to walk through. Because if a beam hit him, it would be 4 hearts.
Can this be a push block room for a staircase? It's got a shutter door.
It cannot be a push block room for a staircase. The trick is level 2's item is not in a staircase.
Oh,
it's on the floor.
Right.
I don't care how much the grid room can be a drop room. I'm not clearing this as my first room.
It's extremely time consuming.
Yeah.
And he dies.
Oh,
So
great again, Neo, with the force. Just stick there on the corner and the Wizzy can't trap you. Unless that happens. Oh my god!
He's investing a lot of bombs in this fight.
Well, he needs to, because he can't get trapped.
Uh-huh.
Get out of the middle!
He's not careful. Okay, you got lucky.
Okay. With only 2 remaining, he should be okay.
Is Potato Pony thinking about clearing out this Wizrobe room?
It's possible. He has 7 bombs. And the quad shooter is another common drop room in level 2, because this is where you normally find the magical boomerang.
Neo finds a heart on the floor. He's not happy about that. It means he's got to go down the staircase to get his item, because the way this randomizer is shuffled, these seats, you can find a heart either on the floor or down a staircase. There'll always be 1 heart and 1 other item, or at least
Careful,
1 other
Neon.
item in each dungeon.
Yep. Staircase is actually possibly slightly better, because you may not have to do as much Wizrobe, or Dark Nut combat to get it.
Neo doesn't think so because he stabbed that heart container about 5 times.
Oh my gosh. Gotcha. Oh, you have to choose. I choose up. He also chooses up, but he's got to get there. Oh!
Oh, man. This combat's going to make for a long seed, even though it's only 6 Triforces.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Malchior, if you're watching this, go to bed. Neon's seen enough. He's also going to go to Coast Raft. Problem, this dungeon ain't that much better.
Potato Pony in a really ugly room. Goes in from that one straight into an almost identical room.
This,
I'm jealous.
This is one of those seeds where obviously enemy set takes precedence over dungeon size.
Yep.
I could see myself doing something stupid like digging an 8 even if the Triforce was 3 rooms in. Just because if it's not Wizrobes and Dark Nuts, I can find keys in that 8. I can maybe find items in that 8. I know I can at least find money in that 8. And you might even want to gamble your way. If there's a money-making game anywhere near their start screen, you might want to gamble all the way up to 250 rupees just so you can get a blue ring.
Yeah. Any help at all right now would be great. The any key, the wand, the red ring, they'd all be big game changers right now if they could find them.
Yeah, because this seed sucks.
Silver Arrow would not be so helpful because it won't hurt the Dark Nuts or the Wizrobes. It's helpful for progression of the game, but not that useful otherwise.
Correct. I mean, it would be helpful to know that if you find silvers, then you don't really need items out of any of your other dungeons.
Yep.
You could skip 3's Triforce. Provided you just found a recorder to find level 1, you could skip 3's Triforce, which was immediately ladder block. Alright, so here's a Triforce out of 2, but no item found. Neon is right on Potato Pony's heels. High five, he found this a lot quicker. I want that Triforce. No, I want that Triforce for Neon because I want to pick that up and then use the health to do the fighting in 2 to look for my item. 2 blind bomb walls for Neononane. And that's why you pick up the Triforce, so you can survive a room like that.
Chad pointing out that even a potion purchase would be not too bad right now.
Oh, it'd be phenomenal. They should both have a letter. Potion purchase is phenomenal. Like, you want to immediately triple your heart count? Boom.
Be more useful for Potato, but he doesn't have the money.
He's gonna find the other blind bomb wall.
Yeah. So in the same spot.
Pallet Desert, I think that's a common drop. Let's see what we got for free. More bombs.
Neo taking yet another death. We're gonna see many, many deaths in this seed.
Dark room. I don't think the dark.
It's gonna be a really rough 9 if this is the monster set in 9.
How many dungeons have we seen so far with Wizzy Darknut? 3?
At least. I haven't kept track.
Track her up! No, how many dungeons have we seen with Wizzy Darknut? I know...
a bunch?
5? 5 had it?
4.
4 had it, yep. 2 has it. I think at max, only 1 more could have this set. I don't think it'll be in 9.
What is the big enemy in 9? I asked earlier and I don't think you answered.
The big enemy?
The big enemy in the other enemy set, the one that doesn't include Wizrobes and Dark Nuts.
Probably just Pole's voice for the amount of stabs it takes.
It's a much easier.
Yeah.
Especially since they both have arrows now.
Alright, Neon clearing the room successfully. Pony taking a little more time. Oh, so
Oh, Stunlock bodied by Patrick immediately.
They're both gonna find it. So all you do is just walk down for that Patrick immediately. Oh no, it's a shutter room. The Wizzies are gonna respawn.
Yep. At least it's not that bad of a Wizrope room. Potato Pony has the blue ring, so he might be able to body out of this.
Go forward, go forward.
Ladder's right there.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's out. Peace. Neon was there, but the Neon was there, but the Patrick got Neon. If you absolutely have to, leave this dungeon. He's gonna spin the key. This doesn't. Oh, this does help your cause. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, we're cooking.
Both players at 0 keys once again.
But
as
now,
I said earlier,
with a ladder in hand, they can go to 3. We can learn the enemy set here. It's not Wizzies. We can do something.
Nice. Gets a key.
Oh, Neon.
Neon's just trying to get his Triforce now?
Yeah. Because they still need 6 Triforces to enter 9, and he knows where this one is.
Potato Pony, I forgot. Potato Pony doesn't have the bow yet, so he's got to fight. He's going to spend a lot of time in this dungeon killing Pole's voices the hard way.
Yeah, when Neon gets back to this 3, that'll be an advantage for him. With bow and arrows, he can kill those Pole's voice in one shot. Oh gosh, Pony has to clear rooms like this if he wants to look for a floor item.
Yep.
Oh, good moves, Neon.
Potato Pony's going to lose a lot of time here.
Mm-hmm. This is shaping up to be some form of chain reaction seed. It's entirely possible the recorder is still somewhere dumb like 8, but I'm just going to say it's here in 3. You had to get the raft to go to 2, to get your ladder, to come back to 3, to get your recorder, to find 1, stuff like that.
You're assuming that 1 is required and that the recorder is required.
Oh, it is definitely not required, but you'd rather dig a 1 than a 7.
Yep. Well, it could be required. It just depends where the silvers are.
Alright, let's see if Neon remembers that 3 that was near their start. He's not up in age yet. I think Neon might actually go buy a key. There is a key shop for 99 nearby.
He's hoping for bombs right now, and he gets
it.
Yeah,
he'll get that.
Potato Pony knows where the Triforce in 3 is.
Where are we going, Neon? You still got some overworld spots left open, like Waterfall. Where are we going, Neon?
Another key for Potato.
I have no idea where Neon's going.
I don't know either.
Death Mountain. Has he not seen Death Mountain yet? No, we're going
work to do
into 7. Okay, Neon has not remembered 3 near start area.
Waffling about whether or not he wants to look in there or not.
Now it's remembering 3 near start area. Okay, this is fine.
Potato Pony being pretty wise with his resource management, keeping up with bombs.
Yeah, it's real good. Neon is definitely going to feel like he made the right choice when he gets into this 3, and there's a pirouette to the left, and he sees, oh, sweet, it's just Pole's voice. I got arrows.
Is that a potential drop room that Potato's in?
Stair room.
Staircase, I mean. Yeah.
Yep, but no dice.
It's not.
And burn it for good measure.
Link doesn't speak, but he does burn.
Mm-hmm. Watch our key counts on both of our runners on a single key through this linear 3. We got the map on Neon's side, which was in that first room off to the left. Pony's gonna be doing this without a map, so he hopes all these doors are visible. Thanks, old man. We've already got literature. Thanks for telling us we needed literature to find out about literature.
Belfry room. Not too bad.
I appreciate you using the belfry term. Someone's watched Vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the doors are visible for Pony. One of these will be the stair, the other will be the Triforce. It could be a super room, and the Triforce and the stair are in the same room.
That was an unfortunate bomb on Manhandla.
I got it.
There we go.
Oh, it's off to the edge. Was this a blind bomb wall? Pony did not know about this. Oh, but it's just a heart container of the stair.
Yeah, so, pretty optional.
So this reverse C on Pony's side is a drop room in 3. Normally drops a key in the vanilla game. Drops a key right now. There's also a drop room for Neo. This open corridor, nothing.
The heart container could become clutch if the mags comes into play.
Yep.
If we have generous mags, because that would change a lot.
I'm hearing it was a blind bomb wall, and there's a white sword! Betty. That is exactly what you're looking for, because you know you have to fight Wizrobes and Darknuts at some point.
Mags just became a little bit less relevant. Potato picks up the Triforce, but does not get Betty. I wonder if he'll go back in for it.
It was not a blind bomb wall. Or was it from the L column? He's going back in. He knows he wants an item. I think even if it's a blind bomb wall, he should have enough bombs to find it. Yep, we're checking the edges. This is good. Now, unfortunately, still no. Oh, well, don't check those edges, I guess. Both the heart and the white sword behind the blind bomb wall. Yep. So the map is just one room left of the dungeon start, but you cannot know that unless you screen scroll over, walk back, and pirouette it from the left side, or blind bomb to the left. Which it seems
that's Neo, I'm going into 9.
We're 6 tries. He needs. He could. That'd be bold. But it makes sense.
It does. There's a lot of combat. 9 is not likely to have these awful combat rooms at this point.
More importantly, he also has book. So with book, he can find the hints. You find the silver tie elsewhere, you leave.
Mm-hmm. We haven't seen any muggers, though, so muggers could still be in 9, taking up some of those hint spots. We also have not seen bomb upgrades.
We have not.
I wonder if there's 2 and 7, because they cleared out most of 5.
Pony finds the blind wall! Oh, what a legend!
Haha. That's a nice clock to get. Even though he's got full health, it'll speed it up a little.
Here we go, 55.5. Neononane is in level 9. Check your corners! Check your corners! Oh, hints! The beast awaits in northwest! That's 1 of 4. Nice one. Pony's gonna love this white sword. It doesn't even feel like it's a late find because of all the requirements to get the ladder. But here's the problem about coming to 9 so early. 1 key and a dream. And Neon's gonna spend it right here on the top row.
Gets a staircase for his trouble. It's not rule of 5 yet, though.
You know, he's got to check every staircase and looking for silver arrows in this 9.
Yep.
That is Zelda's room. Holy cow! Yep. That clip just created awesome opportunities for Neon. This is probably a transport. Yep. So he'll be able to route this transport as an immediate fast track to Zelda. And it's near their start. Set up Kananaki. Set up Kananaki.
With a Zol, that shouldn't be too hard.
Well, watch out for the traps. Nice.
Nice. Potato Pony picked up the blue boomerang and has it equipped.
Okie dokie. Neon is quickly marking. Okay, I take this stair to get to Zelda. Got it.
Yep. He's got this puzzle pretty solved right now. If he just can get silver arrows, he'd be very lucky to get them here, though.
Yeah. Current odds. 2 items in 1. An item in 4. An item in 7. 2 items in 8. 2 items in 9. He's only like a 12.5% chance. If you combine them, he's only a 25% chance to find silver arrows in this 9.
But the good news, other than the extremely easy enemy set in 9 right now, is that barring the wooden boomerang, any item he finds is going to be extremely helpful.
True. I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. Opno, slightly higher chance than 25% because the recorder cannot be in level 9, so that eliminates one of the odds. And we're finding good routes. We're finding holes that open. We're finding staircases. But another thing we're finding is a lot of key doors.
If you're Potato Pony right now, you're hoping that the silvers are in 1 because he's going to need that time.
Neon,
to
bomb Canana. I want to see him try bomb Canana.
Those are great.
They're hard too.
As I was saying, if you're Potato Pony, you're hoping that the silvers are in 1 because that would give him a little more time to find the recorder and get in there.
They could just be here. Pony could just find silvers here in this 8. He's in the top. He's in the top of 8, which Neon has not seen. Neon found the Triforce nearby and then chose to leave because he found 8 early.
Pony's 1 heart away from max territory.
Yeah, but not guaranteed. Magical Sword could be anywhere from 10 to 14 hearts. My goodness, more keys. I mean, just getting any key out of 8 could be huge for Potato Pony.
Yeah, though he needs a little bit less now that he's got 4 built up. Finds the map, that'll be useful.
The Triforce is 1 room to the left for Potato Pony.
And he goes right. And might die to this Patra, unfortunately. Why did he do that?
He's like, screw you, Patra. That was trolling.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's going to take this guy out, though. He's doing pretty good progress on it.
Yeah, I believe Dark Room is a common drop room in 8. I don't know some of my later dungeons.
Nice Patra fight.
Alright, nothing drops, but we're out.
He's
Meanwhile, Neon's just looking for paths. Any path that Neon can find. There's the princess. We knew about that. You have to clip back over. And yikes, the game doesn't want you to cheat. Oh, pain. You have to reset every time, and the trap's going to hit you. Pony skipping the Triforce. We want to go further in 8. Oh, let's bear in mind, Potato Pony still has to go back to 6 as well. That's why he's digging 8, because he doesn't have a bow yet. I completely forgot.
Right, but also it's a manageable enemy set. I mean, Pulse Voice are time-consuming, but they're not so difficult.
Alright, Neon, buy a key. It's up to you if you choose to save that key or not.
It's nothing else worthwhile to spend the money on unless he's saving up for a ring.
Neon wants items out of 4. Oh, what does Neon want? He's gonna buy a key.
Yep.
Red candle is the first item found in level 8.
You hate to see it. He picks it up anyway. I'm not sure why.
I mean, you could use it for boosts.
Yeah, but you got the blue candle, and usually I only need to boost once.
Those Wizrobes think otherwise.
Wizards have entered the chat. Alright.
Neon has bought one key.
He can't really afford
for
another one
99
for a
rupees. Has not saved it. Can't really afford to from his position. Has to choose wisely where to spend it. We're going to spend it here at the beginning, I think.
Why not?
This seems fine. Going up into the center seems okay.
The way he's spamming arrows.
Into another key door!
Yeah.
I hope this is a transport stair. No!
Oh, man. It's gonna hope for a bomb. Not happening, though.
Oh, so he got one!
Oh, that's nice.
Will this be a transport stair?
It's gotta be.
No!
So what do you do at that point? Do you farm rupees and buy another key?
Your options are go get keys out of dungeons, preferably ones where you don't have to do a bunch of grueling combat.
Which is none of them.
I mean, 8 is one of them. 8 doesn't have grueling combat for Neon. It's Pulse Voice, and he has arrows. So option 2 would be to accrue money in a fast manner. It would be like money-making game. You could even like kill a whole bunch of enemies in the money-making group. Like if you found a dungeon that had a whole bunch of ropes, kill like 8 ropes in the first room, up A. Kill 8 ropes in the first room, up A. Kill 8, just do it. He only needs to get 17 more rupees to buy another key.
But that could just be lost just as fast as the other one was, so it's a risk.
It is very much a risk. Neon
chances in 4 right now.
Has chosen to return to 4. All he's looking for is more keys. He will gladly accept whatever item he finds, but it's not probably highest on his priority list.
And before he finds the wooden boomerang in 4.
The other option is a Guinea farm, as mentioned in chat. So Guineas are the ghosts. They are also in the rupee dropping group, and what you can do with them is you can stab one down until it's got 1 to 2 HP remaining. Just stand on a gravestone and let the Guineas keep spawning in until they fill the whole screen. And then you kill the Master Guinea and they all die at once. And their deaths count in the consecutive counter. So you can get multiple blue rupees.
Neo going ahead and going into 8 instead.
8 is probably what I would choose.
That's a heart container. Does that mean that
the other item is on the other item is on the floor?
Did he find a heart container already in there? No, he found a candle.
He found a candle. So that was a good Kanana by Neo. Every Kanana he does can open him more rooms, which can help him find more keys.
Right.
And we know Pony has found keys in this 8. He's up to 5. I would minimize arrow usage. This is one of the very few times where I would minimize arrow usage. Because no matter what you find in this 8, you want to come out with 94 rupees so you can buy another key.
Yeah. Ropes being generous with rupees, that's a nice thing to find.
Yes, ropes are
pretty generous too.
Yeah, ropes are in the money dropping group, so they can drop the 5ers, as can the wall masters.
They're both easy to kill. Although ropes did roll up.
There's the
Neo
instant red
fighting
candle
and getting his candle too. So
yep.
They're probably thinking about whiz ropes together. Anyone want to say what that ink blot looks like? I think it looks like a duck face.
It's some kind of face. I see 2 eyeballs. I see some kind of mouth. Or
it could be a hill, though.
A grin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use arrows, Neon. Stab things.
Oh, bombs. That's a nice thing to have right now.
Yep.
If you take this time
go pick up the bomb before it dies. Okay. Alright, Pony has gone deep in this 8. I'm surprised he's still checking stairs. Unless he needs transports, because his last item should be on the floor. Oh, it goes to the segment. Oof.
That's a sad little segment.
High five. They're in the same room. Neon does not want to see it, knowing that it might go to the segment. All he do is count. Good force, Neon.
Neon,
That's
not
94.
minding the groupie boss at all.
90. Oh, Neon can't go further in the dungeon without spending a key. You don't want to do that. So he finds one. One is fine. And he knows he's up to 100 rupees. So that's now an additional buy.
If he goes and does it, I hope he does.
No, he will.
Okay. So that's 2 keys. That's pretty good.
Oh, 99 was the magic number, not 94. Okay, well, he just got there. Here we go.
I was looking at him.
And I'll be perfectly honest. If this 9 was anywhere in central Hyrule or further west, I would save. I would save these keys. But because it's all the way on East Hyrule and they don't have a recorder, the time lost to walk back feels too high.
Nice Gleeok kill for Potato Pony.
You gotta hold on to that 1 rupee, Neon.
He needs it for Ganon if he ever gets there, but he can't kill him yet.
Oh, there's some extra fire power. Spin the key. We got stairs and shutter doors. Great for Neon. We got multiple paths to choose from.
A lot opened up there. Red Candle doing work on these bats.
I like you shooting to clear the room, because if anything dropped, key, compass, map, he'd take it.
Well, he doesn't really need the compass. The red ring is handy, though.
Could change your decision-making drastically.
Is this even randomized?
You keep going. You try and find the old man hint that tells you where the silvers are. But now you can go back to any of the Darknut or Wizrobe dungeons to get more keys. Or to just find silvers if they're not here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, we're going right. Into... Oh, shoot! Don't die for it. You're gonna die for it. You can take one more fireball.
He's spamming bombs.
Oh my gosh, just don't give up all of them.
He used like 4 bombs in that room.
That was painful.
Just up A at that point.
I mean, he wanted to see what dropped.
Yeah, I understand.
Pony has seen and will continue to see every room of this 8 until he finds the floor drop.
Probably not worth it at this point.
Most likely not, unless it is a certain shiny projectile.
Or the any. Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I mean, recorder's good, any key's good, wand is good, but he wants to see a certain shiny projectile. The bow will not be here, but it is here in the final. Wait, no, that's not it. It better be in this E room, otherwise we've seen every room of this 8. It can't be in the maze room, that only drops in 4. What's going on here? Oh, get the bomb! You have to, you can't give up keys. Give up the bomb, dude.
He runs out of bombs that way, too. He's gonna skip. I was worried about muggers in 9. That means that's gonna take up the space of one potential hint.
Pony found the tutor. If he turns this to check Recorder Lake, this could be big.
He really should.
Oh, he definitely should. This is going straight there.
He's got the keys to dig out 1 without any problem.
Neon is now going left in that one tri-shutter room he found. We have a new staircase. Here's level 1.
Potato Pony is most likely going to get his Triforce out of 1, which will open up 9 for him.
20% chance for silver arrows at this point. We got a roar on Neon's side. He's only missing one thing.
We got a what on Neon's side? I didn't hear you.
A roar. Roar. We got Ganon.
Oh, nice.
No, he's missing shiny, pointy silver arrows.
If you're Neon, do you continue to dig 9 for the second item at this point? You've got pretty much the whole place solved.
You have to just a little further. If the game will force you to spend one more key, that's where I would consider calling it.
Like right here. Yeah.
With Red Ring, you can go back to any of your previous dungeons if you think combat will get you through.
Yeah, that was a big fine for him.
Wand is not it!
It's not bad, though.
One more item in level 1.
That'll help him with Gleox and Patches, not too much else. It's dropping fire, too, so it's not quite as great as it could be without the book.
Correct. Oh my goodness! It blocks rooms! That is a meat block! What rooms does it block? Is there a workaround? I would try and bomb up. What are you doing? Neon spending another key into a T room. Compass, we knew where Zelda was, but that compass, it's good to know where that is, because you can consider this might be difficult for my opponent to find.
Yep. So Potato Pony can afford the meat. It's 109 and 73, depending on the shop he goes to.
Okay. I mean, you have to. Yeah, I mean, he's going to see if rooms go past his Triforce first, which they do.
Not too bad. I imagine he's killing these for bombs, or is it a drop room?
He's going to kill a couple of them, because the Triforce will only... That was the Triforce room. So...
Oh, yeah, stupid me.
So he's going to kill a few of them, and then he'll come back to finish it out.
This is going to cost a lot of keys to jump in these 2 rooms.
Oh no! Neon is going into 6, and the only reason he could be here is kill rooms for keys.
Yep. He's already found the item.
If I were Neon, I would have gone back to 4 or any other Wizrobe dungeon where I could find an item and keys, and have multiple objectives that could be accomplished with a dip. The only thing this 6 can give him is keys. He already has the bow out of here.
Potato Pony picking up his Triforce. Now, does he come back with the meat? I would.
He absolutely has to.
Yeah.
Because he's still missing a bow and silvers.
And he knows there's 3 rooms there with 2 items locked in there.
There's only one more item locked, because one is the heart container.
Okay. Gets the cheap meat. That's handy.
Gives it a little char to make it nice and tasty for the Guria.
Flame broiled.
This would be 2 seeds in a row that I have commentated with a meat block, and we'll see if this one is as required as the first meat block I commentated.
Neo being careful with these dark nuts over here. Spending a little time, but not a bad idea.
Yeah, good safety spot. A heart container helps a little bit if you have to return to more nasty combat dungeons.
Yeah. Probably not too worried about heart containers with the red ring.
Oh, good point. Truly. Wants keys. Only thing he wants in this 6 is keys, and the game's gonna give him a key door instead.
Potato Phony giving meat to the Gleeok.
Gonna give meat to every single room at this point.
It's just basically a food bank at this point.
3 rooms blocked up by the meat block. Does one of them have the silver arrows?
Oh, this is a bomb room here. Empty room, too. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Heart container on the floor. He has to kill the Wizrobes. It's not over. You got 1 room. It could be double heart. You can't leave!
Oh, no. Why would you do that? There's still an item there, isn't there?
He's assuming it's double heart. Did he get an additional heart container out of that dungeon? I'm relying on our tracker. Neon's got 1 key.
At the very least, I hope Potato tries Mags. He's got a decent chance of getting it now.
You had the hearts. You didn't have red ring. He does not have red ring, so he was scared. And he may not have had potion. Neon, back into 9. 1 more key in hand.
I really hope that 1 isn't gonna kill it for him. That was a bold choice.
He stood there contemplating.
That's where Mags is.
Oh, this could be a thing.
Maybe he wanted to see if he could get Mags. Oh,
no!
He burns himself to death. I wonder if he was going to get Mags to help him fight that Wizrobe rune.
That would be very wise.
I want to see him go back to 1.
1 key in hand for Neononane. Neononane. Neo the man. We're spending it to go down. We find a staircase.
It's just a
transport. Pony back into 7. Still missing a bow. We have another path for Neon.
Pony killing this guy.
We have a hit! No, we don't.
Nope. Push block. Could be an item. But it's just a transport. That would have been interesting if that was the item, because he had to kill, what's the eyeball guy called? Why can't I think of this?
Dig Dogger.
Dig Dogger, thank you so much.
The recorder out of 8. Letting us go further into 7.
If 7's item was Dig Dogger blocked and it was the silvers, that would have given him a nice advantage over Neo for a little bit.
25% chance for the silver arrows in 7. If we are correct about 1 still having 1 more item.
I'm in the always 7 club. Aquamentus going down, but fruitless.
Neo, 0 keys again. Pick up every rupee you find. You might need to work up to 100 rupees again. Has Neon seen all the larges?
I think he's seen 2. I don't.
There's a bomb upgrade that we definitely don't need.
Can't afford. Tracker would have to let us know if Neo's found the 3rd one yet.
Yeah. Spin the bomb.
Yeah.
Alright, we spin the bomb. The robber that he left behind earlier into a staircase. Could have found this 20 minutes ago. By the way, this might be the map. It's a key!
That's nice. So 1 bomb replaced a key for once. And it's the wooden boomerang! Oh, man.
Oh! The knowledge is here now for Neon. Now he picks a dungeon. Pick one of your combat dungeons. I don't care how scared it made you. You have to execute. It's time to go. Neon is picking 4.
Seven has a mugger too.
Okay, you guys, you can't be scared of muggers. Sometimes you just have to give up resources.
He could have walked through that mugger, couldn't he? Oh, he had to pay to get the door.
He still had to pay to go to the door on the left.
Yeah. So Neo left a lot of time because he was afraid of that mugger. That's a clutch choice in there.
Yeah, that could cost big time.
Gave Potato a lot of time to catch up.
Question is, what can Potato find? Like, I mean, we know he can find silvers potentially in 7 for sure.
In fact, I think if Potato had the bow right now, it'd be a pretty even race.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I think that's the only advantage Neo has over him right now.
Yeah. Alright, I just remembered something. Okay, let's see. Give me a sec. Potato Pony's tracker does show a double heart marked for 1. If we believe that to be true, silvers are in 7 or 4.
Alright, and Potato's in 4 right now.
And Neo has to spend a key. He wants to kill the room to see if he gets something back for it. Great dodging by Neo. Taking fireball hits is fine. Taking dart nut and whiz rope hits is not.
He's taking a lot of fireball hits.
It's okay. You can take like 4 of them before they do a half heart.
More importantly, he's taking a lot of bubble hits too.
That's fine.
Saves the room.
0 damage on bubble hits. Saving the room is good.
Well,
can't take another one of those dart nut hits. One more stab on the dart nut. Oh, 2 stabs. Woo! Oh gosh, Neo! He'll be back. He'll be back, and it'll just be that one dart nut in that room.
Yeah, it was very good of him to leave the room for a minute.
Keep your eyes peeled, chat. Silver arrows are in one of these dungeons, guaranteed.
One of these races are about to find them. Potato's been in 7 for a long time now, too.
It's a large dungeon, and still without bow, he's had to sword down all the pulse voice that he finds. Oh gosh, Neo, you can't take that. Oh no.
He's gonna use a lot of bombs and then die, maybe. He's not
no,
careful.
He'll get some hearts back from Wizzies.
And some bombs.
In fact, he got double hearts back, so that's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
a heart container in 7.
So he's looking for a staircase now, correct?
We are looking for a staircase.
Next room up is the Triforce room, so he knows he doesn't have to clear that. He's smart picking up that money, I think, because he might need it.
He might need it.
Aquamentus, easy kill.
Alright, here's Neon.
Some very needed bombs.
2 more stabs. These dart nuts are 10 HP. That'll work too. There's your map. Spend it going up. Oh, as long as it's not a corridor stair, you should be able to bomb left.
Potato Pony's making good use against the pulse voices with the wand and sword combo, making them not quite as much to slow down as they were
Beyond can go left. More combat. I don't know about going down. I want to get shuttered. Okay, yeah, like that, shuttered. Consider that a corridor stair and beeline to it. We have a stair on Pony's side. Any key is not it! Neon, go down!
You don't want to see that with 7 keys already.
He wants to kill the room, he wants confidence, he wants assurance, but you should go down! It's a corridor stair! It's not guaranteed, but it's highly likely. There's the corridor stair!
All right.
Neononane is going to find his silver arrows!
Oh no, that's game right there.
Off the back of the red ring find in 9. We are not out of the woods yet. Because while we have heard the roar of Ganon, we have not confirmed a path to Ganon.
Well, that's not going to take too long.
It depends.
Unless
if it's all solid walls and it's more key doors.
Key doors are going to slow him down a lot.
So much tension, so many nerves, Neon can't screen scroll.
Potato Pony taking on a really tough room right now, looking for that floor drop.
The greatest thing for Neon is not any of this. It's the fact that he found that bow earlier. That bow and being able to kill Paul's voices with arrows has allowed him to really accelerate ahead.
It was a bold choice to dig out 6 that early too.
But it paid off in dividends.
Absolutely. Potato Pony checking. Okay, was he checking a recorder spot there? Why is he doing that?
Yes, he was.
Why would he do that?
I mean, could be looking for resources.
Money, maybe? I guess.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really need. He has enough for a key, and he doesn't need keys. There's no resources he could get.
Alright, here we go. Neon heading towards Ganon, and even has a fairy to get his hearts back up. Which way is the pig? Right here! Right next to Zelda, but there's no way in. We know the way in from the spike trap room. Here we go, moat room fight. 8 stabs with the white sword.
Red ring, it shouldn't be too hard for him.
It should be easy for Neon. Good pickups in the middle. Back up, back up. Oh, there we go. Oh. Moat room Ganon is so hard to get the lock if you aren't in the corner. There we go. Bomb it, burn it, stake it. Neon with Ganon down just has to get back to Zelda.
Meanwhile, Potato Pony's struggling with a BMOS Wizrobe room. Not looking good.
One more challenge of Blue Lambolas. Does Zelda open from the left? No! Make your way all the way back to the spike trap room. This is an illogical path, but we're gonna take it.
So close you can taste it at this point. There it is.
After leaving 9 an uncountable number of times, buying minimum, what, 4 keys, 5 keys?
Yep.
Getting keys out of 6, persistence pays off as your winner, Neononane, finishes with an official time of 1:30:20.
What a slog.
Wow.
I imagine Potato Pony will forfeit.
We'll see. He's also persistent.
Yep. Oh, so Neo is going to go on in the tournament.
Yes, Neononane advances to the round of 32 for the Zelda 1 Randomizer Winter Tournament.
Now, you said, I forgot who you said, but was Neo the one that had 10 out of 14 wins over Potato Pony?
No, it was the other way around. Pony was 10-4 going into this matchup.
So the Dark Horse wins this one.
And we are joined by the Dark Horse, the Key Hunter himself, Neononane.
You guys saw that. How many times I went into, what did I go, 8, 6, 4, looking for keys? Trying to find money to buy more. Yeah, that was a good time. I see the Potato Pony as the any key. That's great.
I want you can take a wild guess where he found it.
I can see it was 7. I was actively avoiding 7 as long as I could. I did my big dungeon in 6, and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore.
As was he, and we'll get to the story of Pony's side in a bit. Let's talk about your side first. Your greatest play of the seed was finding that bow out of 6 when you did, because all of the combat that y'all would need to do hereafter was either Dark Nuts and Wizrobes, which no one wanted to do, or in the easy dungeons, quote-unquote easy dungeons, were just Pulse Voice everywhere. And bow paid itself in spades.
It was... I mean, it was just genuinely rough. I'm happy I bought the arrows when I did. I don't usually buy them, and I kind of wait to see the silvers show up unless I see a block, but it definitely panned out.
Yep. So you see in all of this now, we'll look over to Pony's side for a bit. He's back and forth looking for his item. Mind you, he still doesn't yet know what it is because he has not returned or has even found 6. Where'd you find 6? Grave Peepee, right?
6 was just north of 9, one screen north. It was in the Lost Hills Open Cave. Like 6, 9, 4, 8 were all in the same spot.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay, so maybe he's seen it, maybe he's chosen not to dig it, whatever it may be. He's in this 4 strictly for silver arrows. Bow still yet to be obtained. Potato Pony saw every single room of that level 8.
Yeah, that 8 was... I didn't see every room. I saw maybe half of those rooms, and I did not enjoy the rooms that I did in fact see over there. And I didn't see any of the items, I don't think, right? No. Oh, no, I did see one item in 8. I found the red candle, which was not the most appealing thing to find. I see he found the recorder, which I could tell one was under a recorder block, so I didn't get a chance to see one in any way.
That's fine. You don't want to see it. That one
that bad.
That one had some surprises of its own. Yet another Wizrobe Darknut dungeon.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of those.
With a meat block to get to an unknown item. After which, spending said meat block, you find out that unknown item is your second heart container.
I am, really, really, really glad that I did not find that recorder in 8.
Do either of you think this seed is the game giving you a warning for all the programming nonsense that you plan to do to it this year?
It very well could be, with all the stuff that Pony's got up and running and I got up and running. It could be the game getting a little payback, this little bit of karmic damage here. I like to think of it the whole time through as this was either of us just earning our right to be in the bracket, was beating this seed right here.
Yeah, for reals.
Bad.
You'll find me. So Pony, if he chooses to bomb left here, I don't think he will. When you bomb left and that didn't open, I'm like, beeline, straight there, go for that corner, come on! And then you chose to clear this useless smoke room. I'm like, what are you doing? It didn't open. It's useless smoke. Go!
I did realize as soon as it didn't bomb that the odds of that being a right side stair were very high. And then I get to the useless moat room, and to be fair, I was kind of tilted at this point. And I was at the stage where I'm like, it drops in 1, and I think 5.
It drops in...
Is it 4 as well?
Yes. Yes, useless moat drops in 1, 4, 5, and then with that bomb hole not opening, I'm like, it's corridor stair! Ah!
Yeah.
It was so funny.
If that ends up dropping, key was what I was really looking for, because I was so light on key still. And yeah, I thought I knew where Ganon was. I heard the roar, but there was still 2 possible rooms he could be in, and I really wanted to play it safe.
Yeah, you were finding that silver arrow just as he was finding any key. So it's like, which one is it gonna be?
Oh my goodness.
Luckily for Potato Pony, he'll know for sure that the bow is in 6 after this, because he's found every other item.
Yeah, this is beyond a full clear. This is exactly what you don't want to see. Combat. This is one of the most
nightmarish.
And that's the thing about high requirement combat seeds, because you wind up skipping so many rooms, as you discovered. In skipping so many rooms, you end up light on resources. And I haven't seen that many key doors in 9 in a long time.
I don't think I got no, maybe I got one key drop in 9 towards the end, but there was nothing else. And I know someone asked me the other day the odds of like keys dropping a 9, and I was like, nah, they're normal, they're fine, they drop at normal rates. I don't believe it. I don't believe it anymore.
I think you should take this seed into your tool, and as a result, just look real quick. How many key drops are in this 9? Or how many key drops are in this seed? Period.
That would be amazing to know. I cannot answer that one. That's a Fred question, but like I'd be very, very interested on how many keys there were total here. I bought what, 2, I think 3 maybe, until I ran out of cash, which I had all that cash that I was hanging around with, and I was really hoping for a blue ring after combat got bad.
This is Matt for Pony, and this will probably put together that he's just got to get that one bomb hole in the corner.
That wand had to have at least made those darkness a little better.
A little better for sure, but that one was after seeing every room of a level 8 to get a recorder to go to the second quest recorder lake to then find that one. Man, yeah, what a seed.
Yeah, I didn't want to keep it up on the screen, but it's been there long enough. I guess 15 deaths is what it is. There were quite a few of them this seed.
I don't think there's
any noble deaths.
I don't think there is any shame. Every death is noble in this seed.
There were some real dumb ones. There were some fair ones, but there were some real dumb ones, especially the amount of times I face tanked into 4. But like, I didn't want to go into 7. I wanted to avoid 8, which I did until I had to go key digging. And I mean, and everything else I've effectively knew where it was fairly early on for all the dungeons, even if I couldn't get to them. Like, one I had the hint for, and then burnt the whole forest down looking for it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, technically. Oh, sorry. Go.
We saw a fair share of. That might have been Pony's first time in finding 6. I don't know. We saw a fair share of Kananakis on your side as well. Wasn't it 6 where you did the double Kananaki?
There was one dungeon where there was a double Kananaki, and
you did a double. I think it was 6. You saved yourself spending 2 keys, and it led to you finding the bow.
Oh, is that when I actually did it? Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't realize that was what brought it in there.
I'll have to go back and look.
Is that the forfeit for Potato?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see a DNF
Pony. How are
coming in for Potato Pony. What's up, Pony?
That was garbage. Neo, why didn't you finish like 30 minutes earlier to put me out of my misery?
I was thinking that the entire time. I'm like, when Pony goes ahead and actually hits done, I'm just gonna raise my hands and be like, thank goodness this is over.
Oh my goodness. I never want to play these flags ever again after that seed.
I was saying earlier, like, this seed was whichever one of us won, it was earning their spot in the bracket. Because my goodness, I think that's the hardest one I've played in the entire flag set that we've had.
I mean, it was like a bad joke. Everything about it. I don't know. I have nothing intelligent to say. It was just a terrible, terrible, terrible thing that existed.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah.
GG, Neo. Yeah. I think finishing that in 90 minutes feels like a huge accomplishment.
GG. It was. I don't know. That was the thing. So I saw you got a little more overworld exploration than I did. Like, I dug into, and I think underworld. I dug into 8, but never got the recorder. I was in there looking for keys. I was in 9, and I left 2 or 3 times. I'm not sure how many, to go find keys in dungeons because I had run out of money to buy them.
Let's take a look. We think Neon was in 9 a total of at least over 30 minutes. It might have been 40 minutes.
He entered at 55.
Okay.
For the first time.
It sounds like you and I played very different versions of this seed then.
The first 20 minutes were pretty much together.
I mean, because I, as you must have seen, I never got the bow and was slowly ruling out places it could be until I finally knew it had to be in 6 and was like, all right, that's enough knowledge to be done with this thing.
Yeah, I usually try to dig one of the big 3, and I got to 7 first, Got in there, saw what was maybe a dig dog or block, died to the landmouse, had a key block, couldn't find anything past that, and said, I'm out. There's either keys or bombs here. 7's not my level.
Yeah, you found it
I
early.
found 6. Yeah, and 6, 9, 4, 8 were all together. I really tried face tanking into 4 as many times as I could because it was the smallest one, and I was like, the combat's tough, but there's not a lot of rooms to have to deal with, so let's keep trying. And I think I went into 4 like at least 4 times.
I gotta say, when y'all found the ladder, had not Neon taken a death, y'all would have had it within like 5 seconds of each other. And that was at the time. That was with equal knowledge. The only difference was that Neon had the bow at a 6.
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually thought, well, until I just wanted to burn the whole thing down. I thought I was making like wise, mature decisions to not try too hard at 4 and at 6 and at all these Wizrobe, Darknut, Patra, you name it, levels. But the seed had the last laugh, and it's like, nope, you're gonna do it all. And so I got everything out of 8, everything out of 7, everything out of 1. I got everything out of everything, except never saw 9. I mean, I saw where it was, but never went into 9.
Your blue ring.
9 was no picnic.
Your blue ring felt really smart at the time you bought it, and then I'm like, okay, so blue ring, the combat's been horrible. We know there'll be more horrible dungeons. Let me see when he decides to use that combat advantage. And I was like, does he go back to 4, or do we? And it never happened until the end.
I hear you. That's a good point, Mal. And I didn't really think about it that way. Honestly, I thought about it like, holy cow, this is with Gurias and Lionels on the overworld, and everything I'd seen in the dungeons so far is like, I just wanted to stay alive. I didn't even think about pressing the advantage it might give. It's a good point, but like, I just wanted to find levels that didn't hurt my head to go from room to room.
Yeah, for reals, absolutely.
So I mean, wow, yeah, that was ludicrous. But thanks for sticking with me, even though I didn't get to the end. I appreciate it. And Neo, we have a deal. We have a deal on what comes next.
Oh, we do.
What's the deal?
So Neo has to win now.
Yeah, that's correct.
Doesn't Neo might play you, right, Malchior?
It is possible. Let me check the bracket.
I think I have to get like at least another win under my belt before we can do that.
Yeah. If Neon wins his next round, there is a possibility that we can meet in the round of 16.
Okay.
So,
well, I feel bad for Malchior because Neo is going all the way now. So
yeah, probably. I still have to play my first 2 matches to meet him there, so we'll see.
I got faith in you. You'll get there.
I'm hoping. This is a very volatile flag set.
This is something. This flag set, like this is full of upsets. This entire and they're all the Swiss weeks, and then we can already start seeing it in the brackets and whatnot. It's a crazy time, particularly when you don't have 8 Triforces. I guarantee you, if this was an 8 Triforce seed, I would have been 30 minutes behind, Pony over here.
Oh yeah, let's make that change. Let's make it an 8 Triforce seed. I was doing all right in that case.
I gotta tell you guys one thing. Thank you for illustrating to me why I need to be certain shuffle enemy groups is not on in the next Rookie Rumble.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you end up with these nice, gentle strolls in a park, and sometimes you end up with that seed.
I do not want Wizrobes and Darknuts in the same dungeon. Nope.
Same dungeon, same rooms. Oh, it was a thing.
Most rooms, the rooms.
I mean, it was lost amidst all the I don't know, maybe it wasn't lost, but amidst all the Darknuts and Wizrobes and Beamos and Bubbles. But like the map in 3, like I had a YOLO a bomb to find the
Neon, how'd you find that one? Did you YOLO the left wall?
I YOLO the right wall, yeah.
Okay. So the map of 3 is 1 room left of the start room.
Oh, yeah, because I got I'm ladder blocked. If you go north, you get aggressively ladder blocked, and so I went down and bombed the left side of 3 because I entered from the right side, so I knew it would have popped that wall anyways. So I bombed the left wall to see if I could progress in the dungeon.
Wow, and that's how you got the map. So
well,
you got the white sword.
It's a lot
maybe
easier
like
with the map. I'll tell you that. I guess I should have realized I might have been able to bomb that because that's the only way the map could have been only one bomb wall away from the start.
Yeah, but like it could be past that ladder block because it was still open doors. And
I guess what I'm saying is once I had done all the reachable rooms from there, then I should have known where to bomb.
Fair assessment there. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I definitely was not thinking that way at the time. I was just like, what now?
You probably only found that white sword like 3 minutes or so after Neon.
And then level 4 also had it was reachable, but a terrible map that was, at the very end.
Yep, Neon spent some extra time in that room, took a couple extra deaths, slow played it. Had his red ring at a 9 at the point that he was doing that, and with that map, slowly determined that corridor stair was in the very last room.
Had the red ring, still died in that room. To be clear.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I don't know if this is accurate, but it says I only took 5 deaths, which doesn't seem that bad for that garbage. But maybe I just should have been more aggressive.
The blue ring helped you out a lot.
You ate up like 20 of your minutes. Maybe if you look back at your Z tracker, 8 was horrendous. Mostly from all the pulse voice you had to stab.
Yeah, no, you're right. 8 looks like it was a solid like 12, 13 minutes. Oh no, it was longer than that because I didn't get the items until after the Triforce. So yeah, close to 20 minutes, right? Yeah.
That's level. That's level 9. That's level 9 efforts right there.
At the time, I didn't feel bad about it. I knew the stuff I needed could be in 4 and 6, but I was like,
I have to agree with you.
There's a decent chance I might need level 1. I knew it was under the recorder. I still needed bow and silver, so there were 3 items I needed. I didn't feel terrible about sticking around in 8, and I didn't feel terrible when it gave me the recorder. But
correct, I have to agree with you. Missing bow and silvers, knowing that 8 has 2 items, with your level of knowledge, it totally makes sense at the time. I agree 100%. With book, and I know Neon, you couldn't. You were buying keys. Pony, you had like 160 something rupees. Did you consider maybe leaving to buy hints?
Yeah,
or leaving to buy?
First Scott book, I didn't have a lot of cash. I had like 40 or 50 something. I had just seen the bomb upgrade in 7, and I was like, I don't want to spend on that or something like that. And so I thought about it, and then you're right, I did have more money, and I
by the time you got the book, though, you didn't have a lot to learn from the secrets, did you?
Well, I know I had a ton to learn. I could have learned where the bow was, maybe where the silvers were.
Might have skipped out a dig on 8. Who knows?
So when I left 1, oh, by the way, so Neo, you never did 1?
I knew it was under a recorder because I had the hint it was in the forest. So I went to the forest very shortly after that, burnt the whole damn thing to the ground, and never found it. So I knew it was under a recorder spot. And Mal said it was under the 2Q recorder one.
So you didn't get to enjoy the last laugh of the seed, which was the bait blocked 3rd item in 1.
I sure didn't. I heard that was quite adventurous for you, though.
So when I left 1, Mal, I sort of went back and forth. I'm like, maybe I should save Scum the hints, and then go get the bait. But, I was so tilting at that point. It's like, I'm just going to get the bait and pray that last item in 1 is useful. And it was a heart, so.
I probably would have just bought the bait as well. I'm like, all right, the game's going to force it here. I'm going to find this. Maybe my opponent's found it by now. Whatever, screw this noise. Yeah, no,
it was funnier at that point also to get the bait, so.
Correct. You will hear me screaming because we missed that you had already seen a heart container in that one. So we thought
I went right over a heart.
We thought you only had 2 item checks when you up A from that bait room. And I'm like, why are you bringing to it? You have to check it, man! Because you went up, you picked up a heart container. There were still 2 rooms left, and we thought there was still one more item we found in the dungeon. So I scream, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I've got it marked in my tracker. It was like the the third room in was a heart, but I think it spawned right under me. And
got it.
So easy to miss.
Speaking of heart containers, I was really bummed that you didn't get mags.
Well, it just gave me something else to burn when it didn't go my way. So
there was a lot of burning going on.
There was a lot of burning, and that's not usually my MO, but this felt like the seed to be pulling out the candle frequently.
Well, now we can toss this seed into trying these seeds out, or I can give it to Fred. Guys, give me the. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat the thing. I was like, here, Fred, go play this.
Yeah, I would love to hear Fred's feedback on this one. And then after that, let's just destroy it and never play this seed again.
That sounds good to me.
Just remove it from the randomizer possibilities.
Yes, that is a great idea.
Maybe instead of try this seed out, we should file this one in bug reports, because it should not have been possible.
You know, it'd be kind of a fun little addition to the randomizer would be if you did keep a track of the brutal seeds and you had like brutal seeds on as a setting, and it was just a connection to like all the toughest seeds that anyone's ever played that you came across.
So the way they the way they do it in Dragon Warrior Randomizer is their Try the Seeds Out channel is called Seeds of like Delight or Torture, or Delight or Pain or something like that. And you always spoil what type of seed that you're delivering, Delight or Pain. And then if people want to, they can unspoil that and they can see what they're about to play. And it's like, oh, okay, I can prepare myself mentally. But then you spoil your time and you spoil all the details. But the idea is they have a collection of all the absolute dumbest garbage they've ever encountered.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys for putting on this broadcast. And Opna, thanks for tracking. Malkior, thanks for the restream. Neo, I was kind of hoping I was going to win despite all the nice things we said to each other before this. But after this seed, I'm pretty glad you won. I'll be rooting hard for you next round. GG.
I appreciate it, man. GG. And to echo the points, thank you guys for doing commentary. Mal, Spirit Magic Helmet, Opno for tracking as always, and Mal for doing the restream over here. This is great. And for anybody who's still watching at this point in time, thanks for coming on by and watching this absolute train wreck of a seed that we just went I'll do my best to honor this as we go, Pony. See what we can do.
Yep. Neononane.
Thanks for putting on a great race, guys.
Yep, thank you guys. Neononane advances to the round of 32, where he will face the winner of Tabby Orange, the number 8 seed, and Paratroopa, the number 57 seed. That matchup to be determined. Stick around. How many more races are happening tonight? There's a lot of Zelda tonight, and a lot of Zelda happening tomorrow. Just check the schedule. There's the schedule. Alright, thanks for my commentator partner, Spear and Magic Helmet. Thank you, Opno, in the background for tracking. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It's late. Go get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow night for another plethora of Zelda 1 randomizer action. Have a good evening.
Take care, everybody.